You're losing women because you're too nice. Women know instinctively within the first few minutes of meeting you whether or not they want to take it to the next level. If you're shy, a people pleaser, or naive to female nature, then this video will help put you back on track and allow you to know immediately if she's interested or not. You may not realize how you got here. A lot of guys have been in this exact same spot as you at one point or time. You feel like if you are just nice all the time, that things should go your way, and there's this burning frustration inside when things don't. And you begin to wonder, what is it the other guys have that gets them the girl? Or worse, you downplay it and stay the same way, repeating the same mistakes the nice guys always seem to make year after year, delaying any progress with the girls until now. If you're watching this video, then you are ahead of 99% of men since you are actively looking to solve your issues. What's up guys, this is Austin, back here today with a key video, and just diving right into it today, let's get into the 3 most common types of nice guys that we need to discuss. Now, all 3 of these men struggle with women and all have one of these 3 personality or combination of one or more of these 3 character flaws. So getting right into the first one, it's super common, is the people pleaser. Now, the people pleaser will typically be a friendly or nice guy, but this type fails to realize you can be nice but also choose things that you want to do instead of always deferring to the girl. If you're just one-on-one with the girl, this type of guy never seems to have his own ideas or express his own opinions and just kisses the girl's ass the entire interaction, hoping this will get him somewhere. Spoiler alert, guys, it will only get the people pleaser played. Just the other day on Instagram, I came across a post about this chick and some guy's friendship date. She said in the caption, he said an all-new bar for friendship dates for the girl to enjoy at the man's expense. How sweet. The post read the guy had taken her to go horseback riding, then a concert, then to dinner, then to the movies, bought her chocolate, flowers, and what does the guy get out of it? Nothing, just a simple post that tells the world how big of a sucker he is to top it off. The poor guy, in fact, would be much better off if the girl had not even posted it. But guys starting off don't see it for what it is, embarrassing rather than a real thank you. The girl will give you 100 thank you posts instead of anything real, while she will brag to her friends all the stuff she got you to do for her while you're thinking you're getting closer to something romantic with this girl because she thanked you with a 30-second post. Spoiler alert, this girl is playing you like an Xbox, and any woman that is okay with this type of relationship is not okay with a romantic one. Side note, this is why I never buy flowers or gifts very soon in the dating stage, because sometimes women are out there just trying to use men to see how much they can get from them. A very good way for guys to prevent the example of the situation like the guy from the Instagram post is to never be in the friend zone in the first place. If this keeps happening to you, what I suggest is start filtering out the girls who are playing you for a fool from the ones who see you as a romantic option. Now, the problem with men when they're young is they don't ask the women the right questions up front. Direct up front questions is going to be the way you cut out or cut through the bullshit every single time. A lot of times these guys are just excited to go on the dates and they don't have any checklist or any type of preferences, and so they're all excited about the girl. But if you have some preferences or standards, a lot of times it goes smoother because you are looking for these characteristics in the girl versus always trying to do or say the right thing or not screw it up. So instead of going on these friendship dates and having a chick use you for attention, What you should do is, well, never go on a friendship date, of course, but only go on dates if you know the answer to this question. Is the girl into me? If you don't know this to be true, it's okay to ask the girl. I'd much rather a girl say she's not into me that way than spend hours with her doing all these nice guy things with her, thinking there could be a chance with her later on, when really I'm just getting or setting myself up for failure. Or if she dodges that question, you have to find a way to get the girl to give you a real answer. Don't let the emotions confuse you. Just because women can smile and be friendly, you need to be able to read when they're doing that versus into you, which you can see. I have a video with this exact title and topic. Go check it out if you want more help knowing if a woman is into you. Next, the second type of guy who falls in the nice guy category is the one who asks for permission. Now, this guy is super common since modern conditioning in schools and when you're growing up have you ask before you can do anything. I used to find it ridiculous you had to ask the teacher in school to go to the bathroom and couldn't just go. But anyways, with this type of conditioning, the guys come across as unconfident, insecure, or timid. The second one is kind of like the nerd and is afraid to rock the boat and doesn't want to upset the girl. And eventually, being around the girl, this comes out after a long enough time, and she sees this and loses respect and then will flake on you. Now, this is key. Traditionally, women have looked at men to be confident and self assured. This is why asking for permission from the girl or any approval seeking signals to her you are one of these permission boys. Because confidence and self assuredness cannot exist at the same time as permission seeking or being insecure in approval seeking behavior. The only permission this guy needs is from himself, and when he gives himself the permission to do the things he wants, he will no longer be afraid to rock the boat. And this puts the girls at ease where she can be herself too and not feel stifled and like you need her approval for every little thing. Women want to feel a connection with you, but they can't feel one if they don't know anything about you. The agreeable guy thinks he's doing himself favors, but really, after spending a lot of time with someone, your preferences and things you like need to come out so that the woman sees you as unique and having a personality instead of just agreeing with everything or seeking her approval. And the third guy is the one that's stuck with zero direction. Now, this third guy goes with the flow. However, he never takes the lead, doesn't know what he wants, is just kind of there nodding along, and doesn't know where he wants to take the interaction. This is the guy that's just having a good time, but almost takes going with the flow to a whole new level. This is the type of guy that may have some girls around him, but has zero game plan or only cares about having fun, which is okay. Sometimes this is not a bad frame to come from, which I can understand how some guys get stuck there. However, it's okay to go with the flow of things, but remember, with your life, you make choices every day. At the grocery store of what you want to eat, you make choices of what movies you want to watch, where you go out, what you like to do. So, and you do this with your buddies, so why can't you do this with your girls? This one just requires more focus on intent with the girls. For instance, if you're dating, you want to know what you want from it. Do you want something casual, a girlfriend, or are you just wanting to play the field? As long as you have an idea of where you want things to go, then you can fix this issue. The good news is, just like we said in the previous videos, guys typically don't have long-lasting problems with women, just temporary ones, until they undo some of the bad wiring and realize the truth of female nature. So if you find yourself in one of these three categories today, or in some of each, that is totally okay, because now you know exactly how to fix your issues for good and will see great success in the future once tackling the nice guy persona. So now that you know what you're doing wrong, or being the nice guy, that's about half of the equation. Now I'm going to show you the other half of the equation that Mr. Right does, and also some tactics you can use that will help you cut right through the bullshit and help you succeed starting now. So, first, Mr. Right not only knows the things above, but he doesn't question it. He leads women with ease and confidence because he has learned the game or how to be smooth with chicks. So, what would this look like? Okay, here's a couple scenarios that will better illustrate this point. So, let's say I'm new with dating or the inexperienced guy. Most of the time, these type of guys are so preoccupied with their nerves, which is why they turn into the people pleaser types of guys or the ones afraid to rock the boat. Let's say they even got a date somehow and nervously ask the girl out. Then the whole time is very quiet on the date, and the guy is so worried about the nerves or saying the wrong thing that he fails on the date. Guys like this don't realize their default of playing it safe is always going to fail. So let's take the Mr. Right for example. He embodies the exact opposite of these traits. He goes for what he wants, calls up the girl with confidence. Then on the date, he's laughing and enjoying his time with the girl. He shows her a good time, talks about whatever he finds interesting or passionate about, and knows where he wants the interaction to go. He may continue to date her, play the field, or go for something long term. Meanwhile, the other guy is asking the girl if she likes the weather. Guys just overthink so much with women. When you're around your friends, you know confidently what you want to do. You just have to bring this side out with the girls. Don't let a woman's beauty be your kryptonite. If you don't feel confident like the smooth guy, that's okay. It takes some time and experience. Mr. Right is a guy that displays confidence with ease and always leads. These are key, but instead of faking these two things, if you can remember a time when you felt this way, or like we mentioned, how you act with your friends, and carry this over to the interactions with women, you will look the exact same as Mr. Right. Like we mentioned before, having charisma or game is not something you turn on or do, but rather knowing intrinsically you have the confidence in yourself to lead any interaction where you want it to. This confidence is gained from prior experience with girls over time, as well as the knowledge you've uncovered from female nature. You young guys, remember women's currency is attention. This is why she gives you hope when there's not any, because she wants you or wants to keep you around, to giving her a confidence boost. And instead of worrying about your fears when with the girl, think about what you want from a dating standpoint with each woman and go for it. You will always be unsure or unconfident until you know what you want. Once you know this, leading becomes easy and instinctual. Now, one last major key we need to discuss now that we uncovered what the nice guys are doing wrong, which is there's nothing wrong with being kind and nice to women. In fact, you should be nice and kind, treating them well all the time. However, there is a real difference in kindness and niceness coming from the right place versus it coming from a place to get something. Women are highly attuned to emotions and will automatically know which place it's coming from. The nice guy is only being nice to get what he wants, while the good guy or Mr. Right kind of guy can get the things the nice guy wants by being real in himself and upfront with the girl, showing his true colors and letting her see the type of guy he is. This means more when the good guy is kind because he's doing so out of love or because he wants to, versus the nice guy who is doing it more of selfish reasons. Both guys want the same thing, but only Mr. Right succeeds. The Mr. Right guy knows that the girl will accept him for who he is because he's not hiding who he is and he believes in himself. The nice guy is afraid to show his true colors. He cares too much about what the girl thinks instead of being himself and then just playing the field until he finds the right girl that is attracted to that type of guy. Alright guys, I hope this helps y'all. Don't be like that one limo driver that I heard about that drove from all the way from Rhode Island to Colorado to return some woman's lost bag because he thought she liked him without knowing for sure. Now I've given you guys the knowledge so you'll be able to shift from the nice guy to the Mr. Right guy. If you found this video helpful today, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.